Welcome to CivilNet. My guest via Skype is Fehim Tastekin. He is a columnist with the Turkish Radikal newspaper. Fehim, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You wrote an article in Al Monitor a few days ago about the dilemma that Turkey is facing in the fight against the Islamic State, or ISIS as we've come to know it here. Talking about the problems in the region, talking about Turkey's reluctance to join other nations who are preparing to fight against this very extreme radical Islamic group. Talk to me, if you will, about why Turkey has found itself to be in this position today.
Yeah, Turkish foreign policy regarding Syria and Middle East is a bit problematic, and this situation is a result of Turkish foreign policy, and Turkey is responsible for this, and with its foreign partners like America and Germany and England, and but you know, Turkish borders is so near the area that there is a proxy war is going on now, and other partners of Turkey can escape this effect of after effect of this crisis, but Turkish government and Turkey itself cannot run away the bad result of Syrian crisis, and it affected Turkish borders. It affected Turkish cities along the border, and there are different things that we need to talk about. First, Turkey has helped all groups, and Turkey opened all borders for all groups, and without discrimination. All groups exploited Turkish borders. They used Turkish borders, crossing materials, crossing guns, crossing militants, and Turkey became target of some groups. You know, ISIS targeted several times Turkey because Turkey intended to seize and intended to take some measures on its borders.
But Fehim, I'm just going to interrupt you for a minute. Is it not a fair statement to say that Turkey was in reality indirectly supporting the Islamic State?
I cannot say Turkey helped directly, but
I said indirectly.
Turkey didn't take measures against ISIS, actually. And you know, ISIS oil goes to Turkey using illegal ways, and everyone knows this reality. And until April, Turkey didn't do anything to prevent this illegality on its borders, and this helped financially to ISIS, and this is a very fatally mistake about Syrian policy in our side, and this is indirectly help to this group. And but situation is changing actually, and Turkey is taking some measures, and it started to stop smuggling and smuggling of militants and goods, but it is not enough. Also, it was so late, and because of that, ISIS started to threaten Turkey. And you know, in Reyhanlı there was a huge blast and a bomb attack, and I believe in that responsible was ISIS. Turkey blamed the Syrian government, but actually all indications say that ISIS was responsible for this crime.
You talk about the measures that Turkey is taking now. But yesterday, United States Secretary of State John Kerry was in Saudi Arabia, and he met with a number of Arab countries and nations to try and shore up support to fight against the Islamic State. Now, the United States has said unequivocally that it does not want to have boots on the ground. It does not want to commit ground forces. Turkey was also present at those meetings, and it was not on the list of countries that signed the communique. There were 10 Arab countries that signed this communique saying that they would join the United States effort to fight against the Islamic State. Now, how is this going to be viewed in Turkey when, as you say, the Islamic State does today pose a threat also to Turkey, to Turkish citizens, to Turkish territory, to Turkish domestic stability?
Yeah, of course, Turkey will try to help new coalition. But it will not be open, and some operations will take place in our borders and in our bases, from our bases, but no one will know these operations. I think everything will be secret, and because of Turkish fears. And
what are those fears? Why do they want to be behind the scenes, though?
First, it is related to hostages held by ISIS, and they captured our consul general in Mosul, and this is the first reason that Turkey need to cover its new position. Yeah, Turkey. Under pressure. Turkey is under pressure some actors, some partners of NATO push Turkey to take concrete steps against ISIS, but it is so difficult. And also, this is we don't know intent of the Turkish government, and this is maybe. This is just a cover that Turkey uses, but also it is reality that our citizens are hostage of ISIS, and Turkish government need to say some things that need help their fate, for their fate, and Turkish hostages held by ISIS is more difficult matter for Turkey, that it is preventing Turkey to do openly some things, and this is first reason that Turkey is hesitating about partnership with new coalition, but I see that Turkey is under pressure by its partner, especially USA government, and Turkey cannot escape and cannot do idly without doing anything.
Is it also not the issue of, last month when the United States decided to embark on airstrikes near Mount Sinjar for the Yazidi population that was being massacred by ISIS, and they were successful in pushing back temporarily, I presume, the fighters of the Islamic State. But in doing so, they worked with Shia militias, they worked with Kurdish Peshmergas. Are these not concerns also for Turkey today? That it is seeing that perhaps these Shia militias will get more support from the West, the Kurds will get more support, and then in turn this can create problems domestically for Turkey. Is this also one of the considerations that Turkey has to face now?
Yes, of course. Turkey doesn't want to PKK and other Kurdish militia like PYG and and other groups that Turkey doesn't want to see these groups getting more power or help from outside. And yeah, there is a consideration that this kind of new power that given to Kurdish groups will be new headache for Turkey. And Turkey fears that it will affect a new peace process in Turkey. But there is no option to prevent ISIS if you exclude these groups, and there is no chance in our borders, Syrian Kurdish forces prevented ISIS, and they secured our borders actually. And this is indirectly help for Turkey, but Turkey didn't want to accept this reality. It needs to change its policy regarding PYD and other Kurdish groups. Especially, there is a new chapter about Kurdish issue, and if Turkey change its direction and it can find a new partnership among Kurdish groups, and they can help the process, internal process of peace process of Turkey. And in Syria, for example, USA and EU sides has contact with Syrian Kurdish side, and they trying to set up a common way, and they will coordinate their actions in the fields in the future. We will see it, and USA is trying to find a way to send weapons, some acceptable groups. And Kurdish side should be in that group that can receive weapons from outside. And there will be a way, they should find a way that Turkey can accept this solution, that maybe indirectly the weapons will go indirectly to Kurdish militia, and Turkey will not resist forever this reality if they want to secure its borders and borders against ISIS.
Fehim, just as a final question, in the last decade we've been witnessing Turkey positioning itself as a regional player, as a regional power. In light of the very complicated events that are now unfolding in the Middle East, in light of the rising threat of the Islamic State, do you think that Turkey will be able to continue to see itself as a regional power? Will it be viable enough to continue being a regional power?
Okay, Turkey had a chance being leader of the region, and we were talking about the model country for Arab countries in the beginning in Arab Spring, but Turkey lost its leverage, and now we cannot speak about Turkish role. That we cannot say this role will bigger than before, and now Turkey lost a lot of neighbors, including Syria, Iraq, and actually Iran. And we have a lot of problems in other countries. We lost Egypt and lost Lebanon, for example, also Yemen. And this reality indicates that Turkey is not big actor in the region. It lost actually.
Well, Fehim, thank you very much for trying to help us understand the complicated situation in the Middle East with the Islamic State. I'm sure we will be speaking to you again in the future as these events move forward. So thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And I'd like to remind our viewers that my guest today was a columnist with the Turkish Radikal newspaper in Istanbul, Fehim Tastekin. Stay with CivilNet.